fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hey guys, my name is R18 Gaming and today I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with part I'm not sure what part 18 of the season, but part 39 in overall of the career mode. But anyway, it's the turn of the USA Grand Prix, and this could be the decider for the World Championship, what both these seasons have led up to, all for this one thing. Season 1 was just a starter to build our car up to get us a little bit more pace. This season has been that, as well as the crack time. This is the time we need to get it done. We just need to beat Perez, really, I think, and then we've won the championship. But let's go into practice and see how competitive we actually are.
Here we are at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas, USA, for the start of what is sure to be another exciting race weekend. Beside me to take you through free practice today is a man with 3 decades of racing experience under his belt. It is, of course, Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us today, Anton. Tell me, where should we be focusing our attention today?
I think we need to be looking across the entire field to see how far these cars are able to push a single set of tyres. While everyone will be trying different setups and running with different fuel loads, if you're attentive enough, you can definitely pick out trends for each type of tyre compound, which will give us a rough idea of how long the drivers are able to stay out there during a stint in the race.
So here we are in practice, going around the final corner to finish our track acclimatization, getting purple score once again. No surprise there. I don't think there's been one race this season I haven't got purple score in track acclimatization. Now in tyre wear, easy purple score there. Track fastest lap, qualifying pace, easy peasy once again. Boom, purple. This, yeah, like I said earlier, this race, it's basically, if we win this race, we've won the championship. We're 70.5 points ahead of Perez. 3 races to go after this. If we go 76 points and he goes 75 still after this race, we've won. If he gets no points and we get 1 point, we will win the championship. That's how close this is. It's like Hamilton with Sebastian Vettel like last year, but he went to Mexico instead of the USA Grand Prix. But we're going to get a pretty decent amount of resource points after this session. As you saw there, Sergei Sorokin is still slowest, which is a bit of a shame for the Russian Grand Prix. Russian driver, I don't know if Russian Grand Prix. That was a couple of races ago. We get 401 resource points, moved us up into 1.2 thousand resource points altogether. And yeah, there's not really much I want to spend that on, to be honest. So hopefully, like, I know, I was going to say hopefully it's a dry race, but as you saw there, it definitely will be a dry race. It's going to be a little bit cloudy. It's going to be a bit dry. As you saw also, we are a bit yellow on one part of our car, but it doesn't really matter. It's not exactly the end of the world. But anyway, aerodynamics wise, we're not going to fill up that bar, which is a bit of a shame. But it doesn't really matter because our car is so dominant. We're not going to really be doing much after this season. Well, we're not going to do anything at all in this game after this season, apart from saving Vandal and career mode. But anyway, time for quali for the USA Grand Prix, where hopefully we can get pole and make it a lot easier to win this championship.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. This has been an exciting track in times gone by, and typically it entertains the moment the lights go out.
We've seen in the past how tricky the first corner is. It's not an issue in practice and qualifying, but if you throw a lot of highly competitive drivers at it all at once, you've got an entirely different situation. The smarter drivers will be able to temper their approach and stay out of trouble, but it doesn't mean it's easy.
So here we are in Q1. We're going to, well, the Hulkenberg set a 1:33.1 as his first lap time. We should probably definitely beat that by we go 4 seconds faster. Jesus Christ, for a 1:29.9. I say 4 seconds faster, it's about a couple of seconds faster anyway. But we beat our teammate by 2 tenths. Ericsson, Gasly, Hartley, Stroll and Sergei Sorokin are all the retirements from Q1 there. But Q2's next, and we're going to set a banker lap time here. No, we're not. This is going to be our I think this is a one and only lap time. This is us starting our lap anyway. But yeah, as you can see there, it's a bit cloudy towards the in the sky, so the temperature is not going to be as high. But we're going to go on the super soft tyres. Is that the softest tyres this weekend? I think the ultra soft tyres might be the softest, to be honest. I can't remember. I don't really know the tyre strategy, the tyres for the USA Grand Prix. But Daniel Ricciardo goes for provisional pole with a 1:33.1. We got the line with a 1:31.2. So it's definitely going to be, there's ultra soft tyres there. And it's not exactly going to be the fastest from us, but me and Daniel Ricciardo both get through, as well as Max Verstappen on the super soft tyres. But Bottas, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Grosjean and Van Dorn are all the retirements from that session. So let's go to Q3, where it really matters. This is our first lap time here on this ultra soft tyres. Round the final corner as we go. Perez is at a 1:31.7. We got to Linus at a 1:30.4. So we've already beaten him by a second. About nearly 1.5 seconds. But this is our flying lap time, final lap time of the weekend in Q1. Fastest we'll ever go this weekend and in the season, to be honest, around this circuit. We're up to the line, braking a little bit later you can, as this uphill climb into turn 1, clipping the apex there, clipping the curb, not clipping the curb on the exit because that'll give you a little bit less momentum. Down the hill as you go into the bloody Turkey-esque section really well. In this car, all I have to do is, I don't even have to lift off until I get to this little long right-hander. Then it gets a bit tighter at the end of the first sector and goes a little bit to like a left-hander, and there's a tiny chicane which you can easily miss if you go wide on the right-hander. You can miss the entrance to the left-hander and ruin your lap there. We're already purple as it stands. Perez is on a lap, I think, and if he improves, then we'll have to complete this lap. If he doesn't improve, then we're already guaranteed pole position, like it has been the story for the many of the couple of Grand Prix that have been. DRS done this very long straight as we go, braking it just between the 150 meter board, clipping the curb once again. I clipped it a bit too much there, losing a little bit of momentum on the exit. We're going to go up by 7 tenths. We are faster than our last lap as we go into this tricky technical last sector here. Clipping the curb once again, get on the exit there, only clipping the curb there. Normally I would like run the curb, but that does lose you a lot. Flat out this right hand, this right hander is where Max is up and opened past Raikkonen there and got a penalty. But around the final corner, Perez is his final lap time, so we're already guaranteed pole, but we're going to improve by 7 tenths and go with a 1:29.7, I think. I didn't see what time we set. It's a 1:29 point something. Don't quote me on what it is. It's 9.8 or 6 actually. We're we're over a second faster than our teammate. That is a dominant qualifying session, if I do say so myself. Like, that is a very, very well done quali. From, if I not big blow my own trumpet, but it is what it is. We do have another rival that we need to pick. We do need to pick another rival, I'm trying to say. So I'm not sure who we will pick, but we're still beating Perez in the teammate rivalry that we have to have. We don't no matter what, we'll have that rivalry where we're at all the time, unless I move teams. But in this career mode, that's not going to happen, as I'm going to stay with Force Inner until I win the championship. We've already won the constructors, so half of it's done. But this is crack time, you know. This race could be the day. This could be the video where I win my first championship on a F1 2018. I'm looking forward to it. We've got nearly 1,500 resource points here. We've got 16 race wins over the last 2 seasons here. And now we're actually going to pick a new rivalry. Who's it going to be? Will it be the Lord Sergei Sorokin? No, it won't. It's going to be... Who's it going to be? It's going to be Pierre Gasly. Bit of a random choice. But hey, it is what it is. But coming up soon is going to be the race for the USA Grand Prix, where it's make or break for us. So let's go into the Grand Prix.
What fantastic enthusiasm we have for Formula One here in the United States of America. And it's an enthusiasm born from generations of memorable Grand Prix racing. Bruce McLaren took his maiden victory at Sebring way back in 1959, and John Watson's 1983 victory at Long Beach, well, that still holds the record for the lowest ever starting position for a race winner. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. will be reaching speeds of around 200 miles an hour, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into turn 1 and the very long back straight into turn 12. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Joker lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hülkenberg, Lewis Hamilton and Leclerc, Alonso, Verstappen, Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Van Dorn, Ericsson, Valtteri Bottas and Gasly, Hartley, Raikkonen, Lance Stroll and Sergei Sirotkin. Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So here we are, sat on the grid ahead of the USA Grand Prix, and like I've said before, we're so close. We've basically got one hand on the trophy already. It's going to be a one-stop strategy, the super softs. Yeah, this is going to be an intense race. Can someone just like T-bone Perez into turn 1 and basically hand us the trophy? That would be lovely. That would be absolutely top notch. I can already tell, because we're on a slower tyre than the AI, we're probably already going to be like losing a little bit of time on the we're going to lose a position to Perez at least on the at the start, which we really need to defend that inside line. If he can force him around the outside and we can like just poke our nose up at the inside of him, we should be fine. We should be very fine, to be honest. As we line up on the grid, one of the Saubers have got disqualified from that formation lap. But here we go, line up on the grid as maybe as a no-time world champion. Might be our final time, as we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights out of the USA Grand Prix. Lights out, and away we go. We've had an awful start, like I said we would, compared to Perez. Perez has gone to our inside. We need to force ourselves back up his inside. We're going to hang it around their outside, though, right up. We've got one of the Renaults in third. We've had a good exit compared to the people behind us. Got Hülkenberg in third. Very well, good qualifying for him. But we got to hold and stay behind our teammate here. We're going to have dirty air through this section, but we do gain it back towards the end of that little tricky left-right sequence. But we're going to touch his rear end about multiple times. He's just going to leave a gap for our inside, and we're going to go up his inside, and we will win the championship if it stays how it is. Can we keep it for the next 28 laps? Maybe, but Perez is going to try and take the position from us. He's going to go round our outside, down this long straight. He's got a faster tyre and a better exit than us. That's why he's got a lot more speed than us. But we have the inside line for the left-hander at the end of the straight. We're going to force him out wide, and we're going to hold on to P1 as it stands. But a couple of corners later, we're going to go wide and loosen the back end. He's going to have a chance, round our outside on this long sweeping right-hander, but he just backs out of it. So I think he's a bit scared, to be honest, going around our outside. But this is what's happening further on in the grid. I think K-Mag has blown up in his team's home Grand Prix. He's unfortunately blown up. So that's a bit unfortunate for Haas drivers. But on lap 10, Perez has already stopped, I'm pretty sure. And now we're coming in for our first pit stop. One and only pit stop, actually. Going on to the soft tyres. Will we get out in front of Perez? Hopefully we don't get back out in front of traffic. Hülkenberg's in the pits, so is Leclerc, who Verstappen isn't coming in. He hasn't come in this lap, so he's going to go straight ahead of us. He hasn't actually stopped yet either, but we're going to come out in P2. So where is Perez? Where on earth is Perez? Perez has got stuck in traffic. Wow, but lap 12, no, this is DRS and high DRS and Rich Mix going past Verstappen there. He's just a sitting duck on that straight. Nothing he could do against the almighty power of this Force India. But that's literally it. That was the Grand Prix that decides our World Championship. And we're going to come up to the line to win the F1 2018 World Drivers' Championship. We can now just say we are world champions. Finally. It's finally happened that we've won the Drivers' Championship. Celebrations with the team. Not even going to take the helmet off. That's how excited I am. We're getting hugged by our R&D engineer. I forgot his name, which is always great. But cameras flashing. Mad things happening. But we have won the F1 World Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship. Fantastic from us there. Oh, that is so good. 82 points is the gap that we've won it by. That gap probably will close as we go into the final 3 races, as I'm probably going to do some challenges in those videos, maybe, depending on if I even want to upload them. I'm not really sure if I will or not. Probably will, to be honest, as I've actually edited and recorded them, so it is what it is. But hey ho, maybe not. But Claire wants to speak to us as the world champion. She's very happy to speak to us. She said, was there any competition for you today? And I don't think any other teams have a car like this reliable, to be honest. Another podium. You must be getting used to it up there. Oh bloody course, how can I not get a podium with this amazing car? The team expects it now. It's a lot of work to stay at the top. It very much is. But when you're this far at the top, it is. And she also wants to know how things were between me and Perez towards the end. And I said it's fine. And she also said we had contact between me and Perez, and that was on the first lap. As you saw, I kept poking him up the ass, and he just let me through. So that is us, world champions. I've said it once again. We're beating our teammate now by 20 to 13, 7 points in it. Per Gasly's got no chance as our rivalry anyway. Couple of clean laps, 92% of our laps were clean. So that's a bit embarrassing, I guess. Team goals, we won 778 resource points. That's moved up into 2.2 thousand resource points there. Not sure if we'll be able to get any upgrades towards at the end of this video. Probably doubt it, as yeah, everything's more expensive as well as we're waiting for stomach. But there you go. You have won the Drivers' World Championship. Oh, it's past all this hard work over the past 2 seasons, the past like 10 months in real life have all come to this, and we've won both of the championships. 4 singers pretty much guaranteed on this game. If you don't win the the Constructors' Championship in your first season, your second season at least, in while you're playing this game, you got something wrong with you, because it's so easy. But there you go, 5 wins in a row we have got. Can we continue that into Mexico? I'm not sure what challenge I'll come up with for the Mexican Grand Prix. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll go with, but world champions. A ring a ding 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 ding, as Sebastian Vettel would say. We got 2 upgrades that we've already purchased for the car. Will we buy any more upgrades? We'll have to wait and see as the career mode goes along. But Mexico, one of my favourite tracks, next on the calendar. Should suit our car quite well. We are actually going to go into Mexico, see if any of these upgrades go onto our car. We've at least got the well, we're guaranteed the power unit upgrade, because that was, well, yeah, that's the only one that's gone on a car, because that failed for the USA Grand Prix and it's now on a car now. But we're actually going to take, are we going to take penalties? Yes, we are. We're going to take penalties. So we will be doing first to last challenge for the Mexican Grand Prix in the next episode. So anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. I've been CDH Gaming, and I'm going to be ending this video as F1 World Champion. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one for a challenge in Mexico. Bye.